Hello students, let us continue chapter 6 life processes. Today we are going to discuss our last topic, that is excretion. So we have already discussed in this chapter how organisms get rid of gaseous waste generated during photosynthesis or respiration. It is done with the help of respiratory organ system. But other metabolic activities generate some nitrogenous materials which also need to be removed. So, the biological process involved in the removal of these harmful metabolic waste from the body is called excretion process. Different organisms use varied strategies to do this. Many unicellular organisms remove these waste by simple diffusion from the body surface into the surrounding, while some complex multicellular organisms use some special organs to perform these excretion process inside their body. So, our next topic, excretory system in human beings. The excretory system of human being includes a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder and a urethra. Let us discuss all these organs one by one. The very first, kidney. In human being, a pair of kidneys are located in the abdomen, one on either side of the backbone. Urine is produced by filtering out nitrogenous waste products from the blood in the kidneys. So this is very important organ for excretory system. The next one is ureter, a pair of long tubes which connects the kidneys with the urinary bladder. Urine produced in the kidneys pass to urinary bladder through ureter. Next, urinary bladder. It is a muscular bag for storing urine, or we can say it is a temporary storage place for urine until the pressure of the expanded bladder leads to pass it out through urethra. And the last organ, urethra, a passage extending from urinary bladder and opening to the outside of the body, and thus urine is excreted. Next, the structure of nephron. What is nephron? It is a basic filtration unit in the kidneys. Each kidney has a large numbers of nephrons packed closely together. Nephron actually is a long coiled tubular structure which begins with a cup-shaped end known as Bowman's capsule, shown in the figure, and it ends in collecting tubule. A cluster of very thin-walled blood capillaries seen in the Bowman's capsule is known as glomerulus. Now, let us discuss how urine is produced in human beings. So, the purpose of making urine is to filter out waste products from the blood that we have discussed already. Nitrogenous waste such as urea, uric acid, etc. are removed from the blood in the kidneys. Then urine is produced by filtration units, that is nephrons. Cup-shaped Bowman's capsule collects the filtrate. Some substances in the initial filtrate such as glucose, amino acids, salts and a major amount of water are selectively reabsorbed as the urine flows along the coiled tube. The amount of water reabsorbed depends on the amount of water present in the body and the amount of dissolved waste which is to be excreted. Thus, the urine so formed in both the kidneys. In normal healthy adult, the initial filtrate in the kidneys is about 180 liter daily. However, the volume of excreted urine is only a liter or 2 per day. The remaining filtrate is reabsorbed in the kidney tubules. The last topic, excretion in plants. Unlike animals, the plants do not possess any special organs or system for excretion. However, the plants excrete their waste in different ways, like oxygen produced during photosynthesis by the green plants is set free directly in the atmosphere. We have discussed this. Also, we have discussed plants remove surplus water by the process of transpiration through the stomata. Sometimes plants store certain waste in the cells of their leaves, which are ultimately shed off. Certain plants store waste in the cellular vacuoles of their cells. Other waste products such as resin and gum are stored specially in old xylem. Plants excrete some waste substances into the soil around them. So students, I hope you understood complete chapter. Thank you for listening.